So that's a host of riffs. Now what I did was I kind of went with the same theme, but we're gonna kind of mess around with all of our rhythmic slash lead options, and there's so many we can do in a run like this. So I'll break it down piece by piece. Now, in the beginning, what you might want to try is just doing mostly downstrokes. Again, I'm using my thumb here, right? And we're hitting two notes at once. My thumb and whatever note we're hitting here. So, it's usually something like starting off with two downstrokes. And then kind of, repeating the same phrase. Whereas the first time, we go D5 to 7. We might start the next round and hit the 7th fret first and then hammer back, because we're always coming back to that A note, right, that gets us back into our key center. Now this is one you'll hear him do all the time too. What we've done is we've hit the G and B 7th fret, and you're going to go from a minor chord to a major chord by switching one note, which is the major third. So again, you're going to hit 7th fret, and then you B and G, and then you're going to go down to the 5th fret B and G, hammer onto the 6th fret G, while letting that B 5th fret ring, and that basically gives you your A triad. Okay, so. Right, every once in a while, I'll throw in a flick. Up, down, right? So we got down, down. Right, so let's play it to some music. Now that's all downstrokes, which is, a little bit more difficult to do because it's really quick, right? That's when we can start moving up and down. So that would be pretty similar to the same thing, except now I'm entering down and up strokes. So that would be, whoops, sorry about that. There we go. Let's try that again. Okay, now if we added it to the other little riffs we did to it. We've already learned the octave riff, which we did in the beginning, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do that this time, so. Okay, so it's similar to what we've already done fret-wise, but we're going to go A and G, 5, 7, 10, 5, 7, 3. And then what I'm going to do in that part of this song is maybe add some of that stuff that, you know, if you haven't really dove into Hendrix, you might associate with Stevie Ray, but these are some of the influences Hendrix had on Stevie Ray, and you'll hear it long before he did it in this stuff. So if we put this all together, let's get some ideas of where we can go. Okay, so what I'm going to do there, same kind of entrance. Okay, so I'm going to go. Now I'm going to jump down and use my other fingers to kind of help in the muting process. Okay? So that's going to be 8th fret of the B and E. So down, up, mute, mute. 1, 2, 3, 4, mute. 1, 2. Okay, so. We can do that twice in a row if we want. Then get into our octave part again. And now what I'm going to do is it kind of has a little bit of a breakdown and then it goes into a stop. So what I'm going to do for that is do another thing he kind of does. We're going to talk about those, you know, going down that he's really famous for in songs like this as well. So I'm going to go through the whole thing and then I'll show you getting into that part and then we'll break it down. Okay, now, this doesn't have to be exact, but I'm going to give you an exact riff to play. Maybe not the exact one I just played, but very close to it. All right, after careful review, I went back like a football game, even though I don't watch TV. So I've heard, like a football game, to learn the exact riff. I'm going to do it. I owe it to you, the hard-paying recipient of this course. So it's a cool technique he does where you hammer on, but it almost sounds like you're just playing one note because you hammer on so quickly. Okay, so you're actually hitting 2 notes. You're starting with the D string 5th fret, but you're really hammering fast, like lightning, to get to that note. So we got. Okay, so what we're going to do twice, and then I'm going to hammer on quick and pull off. So it's 5, 7, 5 on the D. Okay, and then up to the A string, 7th fret. So we got. Okay, that's the last part. So it's a quick hammer on. Back to 5 on the D. And then 7 to 5 on the A. So we got. Okay, that's the first part. The second part. All right, so very similar. Starts off pretty much the same way. Okay, so in that instance, we're going to go 5D, and then the 7th fret, 5th fret, A, and then on the E string, you can grab this with your pinky. We're going to hit the C note, or the 8th fret on the low E. Okay, so all together we got. Okay, so you repeat the first lick again, and then. Okay, so the very last part of that lick is 5, 7, 5 on the D, 7, 5A. Hit that C note again, and then come right back down to the D string 7th fret for your A octave. So. Now, you can hit it like that or and hammer onto it. So, if we played it to a little music. It would sound something like that. And I like that because it's, listen to the drums by themselves. And what's cool about it is you really have a nice beat to make sure you're hitting all those hits with those hammer-ons. So listen to it on its own. Right here we go. So you have a really nice backbeat to make sure you're hitting those quick hammers in time. So let's do it one more time with the music. All right. Have fun with that. Let's do some more of these type of riffs.